Good evening and welcome to Mortal Realms Monday. How are you all doing? Hope you're well. Welcome to the Hobby Corner with your host, me, Kev. I hope you're well. I hope you're feeling energized. For those who had a nice weekend or even a nice half term, you know, let us know how it went. Hang on, let me just adjust this. I think I'm coming up a little bit too quiet for you lot, so let's just twist that round that way, that way. There we go. All right, see, yeah, oh, blow me now, I can hear myself. So I hope you're all well. Let us know in the chat what you were up to today, what you've been up to all weekend, and yeah, we'll dive in very momentarily into our thing. So of course we want to have a quick shout out to our early birds. So hello Void Captain Bazooka, how you doing? And Scroggy Mini Painting, hope you're well as well. And if there's anyone else watching, of course, make sure that you do say hello in the chat. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, because, you know, that's apart from you being here, it's the most important thing you could do. Groovy. So yeah, we've got a good show tonight. We have two battle plans to go through, a bit like last week. Again, it's going to be straight up pitch battle, smashing faces in as we get to grips with the new war scrolls, and because the war scrolls are a bit different, as we've seen from last week, they're more fleshed out, and also it's a good way of introducing some more new units like the Grimghast Reapers, the Prosecutors, and the Liberators. So yeah. What we're going to do is have a quick breakdown of that, but before we do that, if you haven't already, please do check out the raffle when you get time. There are still plenty of tickets left. It is limited though, so as soon as they run out, that's it, they're gone. But there are some amazing prizes, including a start collecting box of your choice, brushes from Broken Toad with the brush soap as well. We got vouchers for Geek Gaming Scenics, and we also have some exclusive minis from Pagan Miniatures as well, and we also have exclusive celebratory merch from the Hobby Corner, saying, you know, the Hobby Corner got 1,000 subscribers and all I got was this lousy t-shirt / mug. So there's some fantastic prizes, and of course, if all the tickets sell out before the end of the month, so we've still got plenty of time to go, and of course the raffle is drawn on the 9th, just before the show on that Friday, so the 9th of July, so you got a month to get your tickets in. You know, if they haven't sold out, I might throw in another prize or two, so it's well worth checking it. And yeah, let's have a look ski and sees how y'all's all doing sees. So let's just get that one on. So we have, what's there? Ooh, you bought some already, mate. Well, good luck, mate. I hope you were lucky. Nice lazy week. Oh, well, I hope you're feeling rested now. I hope your mother is doing better, and yes, I have been keeping up with your custom built combi Volkite thing, which has been looking absolutely astonishing. And yeah, just keep throwing in those pictures with THC Kev in Instagram, and I'll see every bit. Hey, Frost and Fist are tuned in. How you doing, brother? Hope you're well. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you had some nice weather across there. No, mate, I don't just empty the bins every bloody... Who does that, mate? Who does that? You empty the bins into the big bins outside when they're nice and full, and you're the person that made the last piece of rubbish fall on the floor. Right? And then you stick it outside on the right days. That's how it's done, mate. Anyways, yes, let's get to it, shall we? So I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit of a rush the last couple of days, so I didn't actually look at the thingamabobs with the tingamabobs, and you know, I know, naughty me. But where are we? So we looked over war scrolls and everything like that. Dread Forest was last ones. Now we are going to be looking at the war scrolls, of course. So without further ado, let's just go. Whee! There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, as I like to say. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, look, there you go. Nightbot's got the link there for the raffle. So if you haven't got any already, then go grab yourself some. And it's much appreciated, as what doesn't go on the prizes will get reinvested into the channel 100%. Oh no bin juice. I was actually in a hurry. I was helping because our delivery, our shopping came just before I had to come online, so I had everything set up and then I had to run downstairs and help the missus bring everything in, and they don't bag it all anymore, do they? So we had that issue, and then of course she ordered too much stuff for the freezer to get in the freezer, you know, as she does. So I didn't get a chance to get a cup of tea or any bin juice. I know, so sad. Actually, I'm gonna throw a message down there to the wife and just see if she can pass it. Can you please a cup of tea and some water in the bin cup? There we go. Love. Right, so shall we have a look at the warscroll? Oh, Kerry Commissar coming in with his tweaky time. Tweaky. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're doing fine. I hope you had a good weekend. It's a good week even. And yeah, let's just get right into it, shall we? So we got our Liberators over here. Woof, look at that. I don't even have to look at the paper because it's massive on the screen. So you know what, actually I was hoping to bring out the Liberators and the Prosecutors that I had already painted up and built from years ago, but I didn't get time to jump in the loft and get them out. So you're going to see the unpainted grey plastics, but at least we got the unpainted grey plastics and no proxies, so that's something. Yes, we are all corner hobbyists. That's what we are called. Right, so Liberators. Right, so these are your bread and butter troops from your Stormcast. They're 5-inch movement, 2 wounds, 4+ save, and 7 bravery. They're all armed with a warhammer. It gives you 2 attacks, 4+ to hit and 3+ to wound, and 1 damage. So they don't hit as easily as the old Sequitors, unfortunately. But a Liberator Prime gets an extra attack. I don't think we've got one here, do we? Not in the unit. Let's just check the shields. Nope, don't. They have the abilities Lay Low the Tyrant, so you can add 1 to the hit rolls for attacks made by this unit that target an enemy unit with a wounds characteristic of 5 or more. So they're quite good in that respect. You just throw them at a monster or a character, enemy character, and then they're hitting on 3s. So okay, that's all right. And then of course they've got the Sigmarite shields, so you can reroll saves of 1 for attacks that target this unit, as long as they're carrying Sigmarite shields. Okay, so that is them. And then, hang on, where are we now? Right, so we also got the Prosecutors. Hey. Gordon's alive. Alright, so Prosecutors are fun ones. They got 12-inch movement, 2 wounds, 4+ save, and 7 bravery. Their missile and melee weapons is their celestial hammers. What's cool about them is that they literally throw them and then they just reappear in their hands. So the missile version is an 18-inch range, 2 attacks, 4+ to hit and to wound, and does 1 damage. And in combat, they do 2 attacks, 3 to hit to wound. The Prosecutor Prime also gets an extra attack. The unit has the fly rule, so no problems getting over enemy units, friendly units, or terrain. The ability Heralds of Righteousness. You can attempt to charge with this unit if it is within 18 inches instead of 12 inches, and you roll 3d6 rather than 2d6 to make the charge. So that's actually really handy to bog down enemy units. A bit like Thor, but the hammer doesn't just like zoom back to them. It actually bursts on impact in celestial energy, and then it just literally just coalesces in their hands. No, it doesn't pull them off. Paired celestial hammers. You can reroll hit rolls of 1 for attacks made with a pair of celestial hammers, and of course all of them have a pair of celestial hammers. So there you go. You will notice that this war scroll is uniquely for the ones that you get in this collection. The dual wielding celestial hammer ones. If you're to get the proper box of prosecutors, then you can equip them with a trident or spear and shields, double-handed weapons, that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's very much specifically for this model alone. So that one is that, and then of course we get ourselves some Glaivewraith Stalkers. So they got an upgrade on their war scrolls. So they have a 6-inch move. They only got the 1 wound, 4+ save, and 10 bravery. The glaives have a 2-inch range, so they can attack in 2 rows easily. They get 2 attacks, 4s to hit and 3s to wound. A unit has any number of models. They only say that because they could only fit 4 of them in the beginner set. Deathbeat drummer. Models in this unit can be deathbeat drummers. A unit that includes any deathbeat drummers can retreat and charge in the same turn. So that's really handy to get the initiative on your attacks there. It also has the fly rule as well. And then their abilities, they have the point of death. So you can reroll hit rolls for attacks made with this unit's hunter's glaives if this unit or the target unit made a charge move in the same turn. So there you go. That pairs off nicely with using a drummer to retreat and charge back in. Awesome. Ethereal, so they ignore modifiers on the armor saves. So that is that there. Boom chicka boom chicka boom boom baka boom baka boom baka boom boom. So yeah, in this scenario, it's a very cute. Oh, I forgot to add Dreadblade Harrow. I forgot to add the war scroll on it. One mini moment, please. I need to just get the floaty ghosty thing. Yeah, should be a floaty rule. Floater. It should just be called floater. Right. DBH. Add, and then let's browse. I given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say to take this all away? I'm suffocating. Tell me what is wrong with me. All right, that's all. That's all we get. Okay, so there we go. So we in this scenario we will be getting 1 prosecutor, 4 liberators, and our very awesome hero, the Night Quester. And in the blue corner, wearing exactly nothing but the robes on their shoulders and the chains attached to them, is the Nighthaunt. We get 10 chain rasps, 10 groovy ghosts. That's 5. And that's 5 there. Groovy ghosts. And we also get a Dreadblade Harrow and 4, that's right, 4 Glaivewraith Stalkers, because that's all we've got painted at the moment. And of course, later on in the collection, you got more as well. And you better blooming well believe that this one has the drum. Because why wouldn't you have the drum to begin with? Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, let's see what's everyone saying. Should be floaty rule. I like the meme name for the new sisters suit, Nundums. Nundums. Dead space filled with some beatboxing is always a benefit of the whole. Yeah, well, it's, you know, I always try and stop myself, but you know. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. It just starts with just, you know, like whenever I just like, you know, that noise you make with your tongue coming away from the top of your mouth, like that. It just, in my head, it just sounds like the clap. And then I just get right into it, and then it's stuck in my head for like an hour. I'm getting some for the memes. Alright, so there we go. Anyway, so that is going to be our battle plan. And then afterwards, if we've got time, which I really do hope so, so I'll stop waffling and get into it, we will have the Lord Executioner and the Grimghast Reapers in our second battle plan, fighting off 5 Castigators, a Prosecutor and a Night Quester. But don't worry, because they still get 4 or how many Glaivewraith Stalkers did they get now? 9. Oosh. I think that's the issue, that you get the reinforcements for those in it. So let's get to it, shall we? Flappy lips. No, because it's not the lips, it's inside the mouth. Tongue slapping, or maybe. There's just no right word name for it at all. Okay, so let's set the mood, shall we? Let's set the mood. Ooh. It's all spectral. I like how grainy it is. Adds to the feel. Alright. The warrior chamber descends. The hammers of Sigmar continue their push into the forests of the Heartwood coast. Reinforcements from the warrior chambers have now arrived and are scouring the forest for signs of the dead. The warrior chamber reinforcements arrived in a blaze of glory, heralded by the Prosecutor, who swept low on wings of pure light, weapons clasped tightly in either hand. Xandria stepped forwards to address them. Welcome! If we are to stop the Nighthaunts, your weapons and experience will be required. It is an honor to fight once more alongside the Thunderbound warrior chamber, she said. The Prosecutor nodded to her. He had been joined by 4 Liberators now, their tower shields and warhammers glowing in the beams of sunlight breaking through the forest canopy above. What are your orders, Knight Incantor? The winged warrior asked. The Night Quester believes a ruined town lies ahead of us. He awaits reinforcements so he can scour the site. Join him and destroy any Nighthaunts you find. Xandria responded. It shall be done, Knight Incantor. And with that, the Prosecutor was gone, breaking through the forest canopy and taking to the skies once more. The 4 Liberators saluted Xandria and made their way off into the undergrowth, following the light of their brother's wings as he flitted through the forest canopy above. There we go. Go, 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 go. And that. Oh no, I just saw the flappy lip stuff. Naughty boys. Come watch Kev flappy tongue on Only Kev's. I'm definitely sending Kev the books on loan to read to us on the stream. Dude, there's no point, but I'm not that good. Nowhere near. But thank you very much for saying so. They're great books. Thank you very much. Kev OnlyFans allows him to make this top quality content. Do an Irish accent next time. I can't do Irish. It sounds blatantly like racist and very leprechaunish. Get off me pot of gold! Oh, knife in the fucking gut. That's why I don't do it. Anyways, let's not get distracted. Right, so anyways, let's just that's a different kind of beatboxing. Wow. And with that, we're getting back to the show. Oh dear. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you lot, but I actually got a copyright claim on Saturday's stream. You know how I was just going over the... No, was it Saturday? No, it was Friday, sorry. So on Friday's stream, well, you know when I was going over all the trailers and everything that was on the Warhammer community article, right? So perfectly legit to see the stuff, right? And hear it. I got a copyright claim because the piece of music that was on the World of Tanks promotional trailer, apparently I was using it for my own game, like, you know. Well, so I've put a response in for it. Worst case scenario, I'd just mute that part of the video, you know, but I won't have to fork any money over because I ain't making any money on it, so it's all good. The kids will watch these at some point, probably. But yeah, I'll be deleting all the live streams eventually. So it's fine. Anyways, back to the battle report. So this is Arcane Ruin is our battle plan. In our battle plan, we get 1 Dreadblade Harrow, 10 Chain Rasps, and a Glaivewraith Stalker. I have to get closer, won't I? The setup is literally starting with the Stormcast Eternal player. You take turns setting up units alternately. You just alternate. There we go. Got the word out. And must be wholly within your territory, which is 6 inches onto the board. Nighthaunt units must be set up wholly within blah blah blah. The printed terrain on the battlemate has no effect on your games. Your models may move and fight over it as they wish. So there you go. And Glorious Victory, it literally is just, you know, punch each other until the last man standing. Nighthaunt player gets to take first turn. So there you go. That is that. So let's get to it, shall we? So we are going to start setting stuff up, and I'm going to start with popping my Night Questor right in the center of it. Bang it. Now my Dreadblade Harrow wants to get into the action as well. I'm going to pop him right in the front like that. I'm then going to have my Liberators spread out like so. So no flanking on that side. No worries, man. You have a good night. Thanks for popping by anyway. Big love to you. I believe some people react to the Warhammer videos without allowing the sound to come through. Yeah. It's fine. It's not a problem. Like I said, I could just mute that bit. It's not going to hurt me. Right, now I am going to line up my chain rasps. Yeah. In double ranks, of course. Why not? Like there. Right, and then I'm gonna have my prosecutor over here. And to combat those, I'm gonna have my Glaivewraith Stalkers yonder there. Right then. So that's it. So first turn goes to the Nighthaunt. We don't have to worry about victory points or anything like that. It is literally just go to town and do what you can. Right. I would like to try one day when I've got enough coins put together. I would like to get a proper camera, a DSLR camera, because I got one that's DSLR, but it's quite old, so it's not quite compatible with the software, and you have to do a lot of stuff to mess around with it, and it's not quite as good as it needs to be. Plus it doesn't have the right lens for it. But one day I'll get a nice cheap camera instead of using a webcam, and then like you'll be able to see all this in like high detail, and that'd be awesome. We all have our hobby dreams, right? So I'm going to turn my volume down because I can hear too much music. Alright, so let's get to it, shall we? We know that the Nighthaunt get to go first, so it is Nighthaunt turn 1. Ba-bam. And because they have a hero, they also have a command point. That's the hero over there. So, these chaps go 6 inches. I'm really thirsty. Did that lady not get my message? She didn't get my message. She didn't get my message. I might have to call her. Going to keep this one close actually over to there. I don't want him to be too far and get charged. Hi, you're live, so please do not say fuck or bugger. Did you get my message about the cup of tea?
No. Hi everyone.
Could I please have
So
one?
you said to swear?
Huh?
Told me to swear, yeah?
No, I said you're live on the stream, so please do not swear. Yeah. Please do not swear and say shit or bugger.
Alright, I'm joking. Yeah, I just got carried away with doing my blaster. I'll be up in a minute with a cup of tea.
Could I also have a the bin mug full of water as well, please? Thank you.
You're not asking much, are you?
A cup of tea and some water. Yeah. Excuse me, Missy, but I helped you sort your stuff out, and I also helped you get the shopping in. So I did my bit.
You know your friends don't want a domestic.
It's fine. It's part of the entertainment. Love you. Thanks. Bye. God, get the filthy mouth on that woman, eh? Just swearing non-stop. Alright. So I'm going to pop that there, just out the way. Right, so now that they've got their movement done, there's no way they're going to do any charges, and none of them have shooting. So I'm going to move over to our Stormcasts. Turn 1. Let's just... where can you see it? You can see it over here, can't you? Yeah, there we go. Right, so we've got a hero, which means we get a command point. Booyah! And let's get moving. Yes. Right. Just going to move 5 forwards. I'm not running because I don't want to get charged. I want to be the one that charges. If I do get charged, it won't be a big deal. Right, so this bad boy is just going to move over here. He's staying out of the way enough. And then we are going to do some shooting. So we've got no magic to do, so might as well just hop into shooting. Prosecutor has the Celestial Hammers. It's 2 attacks, 4s to hit, and he's going to shoot at the Glaivewraith Stalkers. So 4s to hit and 4s to wound. Get 1 hit. And what was that? Oh! Lame. Missed completely. Oh, I can reroll the one that missed. No, you can reroll hit rolls of 1. Oh no, that's hit rolls of 1. Never mind. Never mind. Rubbish. Okay. So, now it's charges. Can I do any charges? Should I do any charges? I mean, he's got an 18-inch range to charge. But I don't want to charge just yet. I still want to get another round of shooting in. And these are all out of range as well. Well, they're just in range, but... Gonna throw it over to turn 2 of the Nighthorn. Get another command point. And again, they're just gonna march forward. Simple tactics here. Nothing fancy. There's no terrain to mess around with. And no objectives, so there's no except just smash face. So there we go. You can move 12, but you can only get 3 inches away. Yeah, I want to get him to smash them up before getting in contact with the Night Quester, because that would be the smartest thing to do. And these dudes, how far do the Glaivewraith Stalkers move again? 6 inches. 6 inches. Okay. There we go. All right. So, just double check there are no abilities to be used. That is on the charge. Curse of Loyalty, Ethereal. Okay. All right. Nothing inspiring or anything like that. And Chain Rasps. Did I forget to add Chain Rasps? I did. Low. Professional every time. All the time. Chain Rasp Horde. La 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 lo. La 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 lo. La 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 low low la 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 low. Here we go. Right. Here we go. Ding ding ding. Hey girl. girls. Hey boys. Superstar DJs. Here we go. Alright, so Chain Rasp Horde, here we go. They do have reroll wound rolls of 1 if they're in a unit of 10. The Dread Warden gets an extra attack and makes their bravery characteristic 10. And of course, flying ethereal. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, we got it. Hey, big friendly wargamer! How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Good to see you again. Let us know what you're up to, mate. Right, so no shooting, so we go straight into charges. I'm going to do the charge of the Dreadblade Harrow first. Wow! Just makes it. Impressive. Slam. Then the Chain Rasps are going to charge Liberators. They roll better. Is that 7? 8? 8. Yep. They're only 6 away. So let's get the smart way of attacking. Make sure that we can make it. Just that. Like so. Why don't you attack in? Right, and then these are gonna attack this dude. Oh, they're gonna charge this dude actually. So, to bog him down. How far do they need? 7 inches. They failed the charge. Never mind. Completed Scar brand. Woo, nice. Yeah, no, I've been seeing your stuff on Instagram, man. You've been knocking them out day in, day out. I do not know how you get such, you know, steam behind you, mate, but it is really impressive. So yeah, it's good to see you, man. All right, let's get into combat. So it's still the Nighthaunt's turn. They done the charges, so they get to do the attacks first. So I'm going to do the Glaivewraith Stalker. So let's bring up the chat. Not the the Dreadblade Harrow, sorry. His stats are here. Let's just throw out some nice. So he has 4 attacks on the charge, I believe. Oh no, he didn't charge. No, he gets the extra damage if he made a charge. So he's got 3 attacks, but his weapon is damage 2 rather than 1 damage. Cool. And then 2 attacks from the horsey. Got it. 3s then 3s, the other ones 4s then 5s. Okay, so 3s. Oh, all of them hit. Lovely. 3s again. Oh, okay, so 1 miss. So it's going to be 2 -1 armor saves from the Nighthaunt. No, not the Nighthaunt. I'm getting all tongue-tied because I haven't wet my whistle yet. That's fine. So let's have a look at the Liberators. Their armor save is a save of 4, but he has a rend value of -1, which makes their armor save 5+. Come in. We have a very special guest today, ladies and gentlemen.
Outside. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Cray cray.
What's that all over you? They've been attacking the pigeons again. Thank you.
Does my face look impressed? Everyone, does my face look impressed?
Your top doesn't either.
I'm working with plaster. Yeah, I look like a tramp, but I'm working with.
We got some bin juice, ladies and gentlemen. She's been making some plaster of Paris and cooking some sausage rolls. Ah, please let me have some of those.
I know. You know where the kitchen is.
Alright, back to the game. So, yes, Liberators. They got a 4-up save. The Dreadblade has a -1 rend. So it makes their armor save 5+, but you remember they get to reroll armor saves of rolls of 1. Special guest time. So let's do it. They said hi. She's already gone. Mrs. in the corner. Right, 5-up saves. Oh, didn't they do it? Didn't they just blooming well do it? They blooming well did do it. By the way, that looks like a 4, but it's just because the it's chipped in the middle. But it's a 5. So he rolled 2 5s. He made the save. What's that all about? And then the horsey gets to do its 2 attacks. So I believe it was 4s to hit and 5s to wound, or 4s to hit, 5s to wound, 1 damage. Both hit. Alright, alright. 1 wound. Okay. Do an armor save of 4+. Rerolling 1s. Fails! Okay, 1 is down. Boom. There we go. It's taken a wound. Excellent. Oh, the smell of you know the mini sausage rolls that you have like at birthdays and Christmas and you know pretty much any occasion. Ah, it's just wafting up so badly. I really want like a big bowl full of them and a big bowl of dip. All right. Well, thank you very much. You're not going to get any points with the misses from saying that. Lovely. I can tell that she put the milk in before she took the tea bag out or stirred it, and then she poured extra water in on top after she took the tea bag out, because that's how she does it. She's a heathen. 15, almost 16 years we've been together. You'd think she would have learned how to make a proper brew by now, huh? Don't tell her I was complaining. Anyways, let's get back. I can't believe we've taken a wound to the horsey. Right, so next up is the ghosties. They got the 3-inch pile-in, of course, so I'm gonna pile in, pile in, pile in. Yeah, this is how piling works. Pile in. There we go. Alright, so you're within 1 inch. Is within 1 inch, which means I get all the attacks, and of course, as we know, the chain rasps, they get reroll wound rolls of 1. So they got 2 attacks each, 3 for the Dread Warden. The 4s to hit and to wound. Let's do it. I'm actually going to get all the green dice out. Don't drop the dice. Exactly. Oh no, she's punching now. Bad tea drills. Yep. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. There's 10 of them, 2 attacks each, plus an extra 1. 21. There we go. Well, then I'll be coming by yours soon then. Alright, so 4s to hit. Whee! Oh my days, that's a lot of 1s, isn't it? Oh my days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 missed? Yeah. Okay. All right. 8 out of 21. All right. So already above the average for that. We're beating the laws of averages there. Okay. Now, force to wound, but I get the reroll ones. So I've got 1, 2, 3 ones. That gets a reroll, and I'll take the 2s and 3s out. Which means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 confirmed saves. Oh, that's a cock die. Oh, okay, that's fine. So we've got another one. Okay, so we've got 6 armor saves of 4+, re-rolling 1s. So let's do it. I don't need to be taught. I know how to make a perfect cup of tea. How dare you? We got 1, 2. We got 2 confirmed fails, and we rolled a 1. So let's re-roll that. Oh, for Christ's sake! How many 6s they get on the save? That's ridiculous. It is an art form, indeed. So we have lost 1. So he's already taken a wound. So we have to start with him, and then we move the wounds to anyone else. I'll give it to that dude. So there we go. They have taken a casualty. Bomb, bomb, bomb. But they get to have an attack back. So they got 2 attacks each. 2, 4, 6. There is no prime there. No, that's the wrong one. That's for later. They have no prime, so they don't get the extra attack there. They'll be hitting the chain rasps to try and trigger. Can I do it? No, they got a bravery stat of 10, haven't they? And they're not within. Yeah, see, this is the problem here. Look. Because they're stuck in combat here, it's not in contact with this unit, but it's still within the 3-inch bubble for piling. But because that would then take that away from being able to move down, you'd be splitting these 2 up. They won't be in unit cohesion anymore because they can't move it. This one can't move anywhere because it's boxed in by this one. So I could do the 3-inch piling over here to get the attacks on here, but that takes me out of unit cohesion, which means that I cannot do it. So the Nighthaunt player was being very jammy there. So these attacks can only go on the chain rasps, so we'll have to deal with that like champs. So we are hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Let's do it. So 3 missed, 3 hit. Bang on the average there. 3s to wound. We have 3 armor saves to make with the chain rasps, and they have an armor save value of 5. So let's do it. Oh, okay. So that's 2 dead. Oh man, that's bright, isn't it? Let's get that over there. That's a bit better, isn't it? So I forgot to adjust the brightness on that camera. So we... I'm never going to get this light right. I'm going to need a couple of ring lights. Maybe if I can win that big light that Luke is competitioning off. That'd be great. You know what, let's get to the manual. Stats. Configure video. Bring the brightness down. Contrast. Oof. That didn't help. Sharpness. Nah, it's just too bright for the dice. Yeah, it's just too... I can't use these green dice with this light. That's a shame. That's a shame. Anyways, so yeah. 2 dead. I'm gonna just take these 2 here. Like so. The ghosts have turned off this time. Right, so I keep moving the damn camera. There we go. Right, okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah, so now it's the battle. It is now time to do battle shock, and let's see. Night Haunt, they don't do it because they got their Dread Warden, so they got a bravery stat of 10 and they only lost 2, so you can't fail that on a dice roll. Yellow. Oh, darling, thank you so much. That's what I get for being rude, I guess. Thank you. Kevin Connor. Hobby corner sausage rolls. Hobby corner sausage rolls. Hobby corner sausage rolls. Hobby corner sausage rolls. Hey, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Hey, 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 hey. Hobby corner sausage. Hobby corner sausage. Hobby corner sausage. Hobby corner sausage. Hobby corner sausage and a baseball bat. Hobby corner sausage. Hobby corner sausage. Hobby corner sausage and more all realms. Oh. Oh, hot. Hot, 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 hot. Where's my bin juice? She cooked them to perfection. Not a single one burnt this time. Proper crispy. Love it. So anyway, back to the game. Sorry to those who are hungry. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, so now we know that the Chain Rust Horde cannot take a bravery test because they didn't lose enough. Let's see about the Liberators. They have a bravery score of 7. You take the 1 casualty away, gives them a bravery stat of 6. You cannot fail that if you roll a dice, because you know the highest you can roll is 6. So that's that. So they just, he goes off into his ear, and he's just go. You don't have a ghost of a chance. All right. Right, let's do it. Oh, this is not good. How you doing, man? Guys, you could pop by anyway to say hello. Big love to you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope work is going well. You're on another long one again. I'll wait. You stay safe, bruv. And let's get on to Stormcast turn 2. We get another command point. There we go. Right, movement. He's within 3 inches, so you know what? He's not going to move because he's at the perfect range for charging. I'm going to distract the Glaivewraith Stalkers. So I'm going to fly over them. And he's got an 18-inch move. There we go. Okay, shooting. It's going to throw his hammers And the Glaivewraith Stalkers, he's forced to hit. Nothing. You suck. I mean, a unit of 3 or a unit of 6 of them do great. But yeah, another sausage roll. Perfection. Right, charges. I'm tempted to charge him in, but I don't want to. I want to keep him at a range. Because if he gets into combat, if he doesn't do enough damage, he's going to get wiped out. And right now, he's pretty much the only... No, he is the only range and outmaneuvering unit that we got. So I'm going to use him to charge the Dreadblade Harrow. He literally just needs 3. Boom. In he goes. Charge! And let's get going. So, charged units go first. And the Night Quester, as we know, he has these 4 attacks. 3 to hit into wounds. If any unmodified wound roll of an attack is 6, then the damage is 2 instead of 1. Can I use the heroic challenge even though he's not piling in? Not to pile in more into the Dreadblade Harrow, because the Dreadblade Harrow does have the keyword hero. So I could target him with the heroic challenge. But I can't do the piling move, and I'm not sure. It says in addition you can reroll failed hit rolls for attacks made by this model if the target of that attack is a hero. I'm gonna say yes. So he's got, what's it, 2 damage on a 6 on a wound and reroll hit rolls. Okay. 3s. Oh, that's a fail. And then 3s again. Wow, but that sucks so bad, doesn't it? Nothing about re-rolling 1s. It's just re-roll failed hits. Okay, so there's 1 successful hit. The Dreadblade Harrow has a save of 4+. Makes it with a 6. Oosh. Lovely jubbly. And then I get to get the Liberators to attack. So that's 6 attacks on the chain rasps. He's forced to hit. And then 3s to wound. Woo! 666. Beautiful. We need 3 5-up armor saves. 1 saved, 2 more dead. Now get attacks back. There's a joke in about a 1 Night Questor. Wow. Well, thank you very much, the Bard. Joining the streaming style as always. Hope you're well. Good to see you again, mate. Let's get our attacks on, shall we? So he was charged this turn, the Dreadblade Harrow, rather than actually doing the charge. So he gets an extra attack rather than the double damage. So he has 4 attacks, hitting on 3s and winning on 3s on the Night Quester. Wow. So much. Wow. That's really bad. His horsey is going to hit. It's forced to hit. The horsey hits. Horsey sugar lump. 5s to wound. Nothing. Okay. So that was pointless. And then we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 attacks from the chain rasps. Plus the extra one for the unit champ. And they're forced to hit. That's better. Oh, jeez, that is really good. Damn. And then forced to wound. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Loaded dice, right? Tell me that's not loaded dice. 1 wound. Did you see all those ones? Alright, make the armor save. It's a 4-up. Made it. No problem. Cheese and crackers. Alright, so again, no bravery done there. And that's the end of round 2. So now we do a roll off. The white dice being the Stormcast, the green being the Nighthaunt. Let's see who goes first. Stormcast get initiative, rolling a 6. Pop them over there. Still out of range. Oh yeah, get another command point. That was an old Snake Eyes. That was ridiculous. That was like a pit of Snake Eyes. It was almost like the last thing that Ragnar Lodbrok saw before he fell into the pit of snakes. Snake eyes everywhere. Okay. Right. So they're fine where they are. Let's get some shooting done. Come on, Night Questor. He's going to shoot at these Dreadblade Harrows again. Not Dreadblade Harrows, Glaivewraith Stalkers. We got cock dice there, so we re-roll that. And they both hit. These 4s again. 1. Hit rolls of 1, okay. So that's 1 armor save from a Glaivewraith Stalker. It's got a 4-up armor save. So rolls a 6. He's happy. He is happy. Okay, so that was rubbish for them. Let's get into combat. And I'm going to start with the Liberators because they have the most, like, they want to whittle them down as much as possible. I'm confident that that's not going to get a lot of wounds on him. So we've got 6 attacks over there. And they're hitting on 4s. Only 2. And they're wounding on 3s. Okay, that's 2 armor saves for the chain rasps. Rolling 5s. Oh, they save 1. Alright, now I'm gonna activate the Dreadblade Harrow. He's gonna have his attacks. So no charges were done in this turn, so he gets 4 attacks rather than 3. Needs 3s to hit. That's a bit better. And he needs 3s to wound. Oh, for Christ's sake. The Night Quester has an armor save of 3 up, I think, with a reroll 1. Oh no, reroll failed. Okay, completely. But the Dreadblade is -1. It has -1 rend, so that makes his armor save a 4+. There we go. So it's 4s. He rolls a 5. He's happy. He's laughing. Happy-go-lucky. So might as well do his attacks then. So Night Quester gets his attack. Oh no, sorry. Before I do that, still got the 2 attacks from the horsey. 4s to hit. 1 hits. And 5s to wound. Ah, no, not this time. Okay, so now it's the 4 attacks from the Night Quester. He needs 3s to hit. And he needs 3s to wound. Oh. He rolled a 6 on that. To wound, wasn't it? If a wound roll for an attack made with the blade is a 6, then the damage characteristics is 2 rather than 1. Okay, so we have to roll these separately. So I'll do that one as a green one and the regular one as the white one. The Dreadblade Harrow is a 4+ save. Oh, dang! That is a 1. Hope you can see, just there, it's a 1. So, you're screwed. You're taking 2 damage. You're screwed, you useless bastard. He took 2 damage. Okay, so, yeah, it's well above Watershed. We're good. Alright, Chain Rasps. Now get their attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. 7, 11. 4s to hit. And then 4s to wound. That's more like it. Alright, we've got 4 armor saves to make. Or 4 up. Rerolling the 1s, I believe. Let's just double check. Yeah, rerolling 1s. Ah, we've taken a mortal wound. And he's on 1 wound already, so off to Sigma he goes. Leave them with just 2 dudes. Battle shock tests again. No one's taken enough casualties to have to take it. So we now move on to the Nighthaunts turn 3. Alright. No more messing around now. Bloody get that Prosecutor. In charges. Oh, well, couldn't be more than 3 inches away. So they're going to charge the Prosecutor. Make it with 5. Okay. So charging units go first. This was the charging unit. You get your pile-in attack. Well, pile-in move, sorry. So you get into base combat like that. There's 4 of them. Glaivewraith Stalker. So they get 2 attacks each. 6, 8. There's nothing about a unit champion getting extra attacks, but never mind. You can reroll failed hit rolls for attacks made, or the target unit made a charge. Okay, there we go. So because they charge, they get to reroll failed hit rolls. That's cool. They need 4s to hit and 3s to wound. So let's do it. Alright, how many we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 4s to hit, wasn't it? Yeah, 4s to hit, 3s to wound. So these 3 get there, and we get these rerolls. Just the 1 extra, that's fine. Now we need 3s to wound. Nice! Okay, that's 4 armor saves from the Prosecutor. The Prosecutor has a 4-up armor save. Did the Glaivewraith Stalkers do any rend? No rend. Right, so 4 ups. He saves all of them! What? That's ridiculous. Okay, so that was rubbish. Anyway, so they've attacked. Then I get to choose another unit before we start doing swaps. So I'm going to do the pile-in for this unit here. So we get 11 again. 2, 4. That's 9. 11. 4s to hit. Ay, ay, ay. Just the 4 hits. 4s to wound. 3 armor saves. Excellent. So that's 3 4-up armor saves. Rerolling 1s. Oh! Oh! Look at that! Pinged off the shield. Suck it. Now we get to alternate attacks. Now because that's been attacked already and they have as well, might as well hit with the Night Quester first. So he's got 3s to hit. Those 2 missing. And 3s to wound. He hits with the 6. So if that's not saved, it does 2 damage. It's got 4-up save. Oh, it takes another 2 damage. Got 1 wound left. So, yeah, that's the only unit I can do for the Night Horde. It's a Dreadblade Harrow. Gets its attacks on the Night Quester. 3s. They will hit. Nice. Need 3s again. Wow. Would you look at that? Any special things if I roll a 6? No. Okay. So it's just -1 rend on the Night Quester. So that makes his armor save a 4+, re-rolling failed ones. Oh, so he saved 1. He's got re-rolled the other 3. He makes it. He saves all of them. Dang, he's a toughie. And then 2 attacks from the horsey. 4s to hit. 1 hits. 5s to wound. It wounds. Does it do an attack? 3s to save. Oh, it failed the save, but he gets his reroll. Ghost Horsey! Right! Smack him in the face with a hoof. Oh, I love it. He's just taken a wound from a belligerent horsey ghost. Epic. You have now earned yourself that ghosty sugar lump. And now it's just the rest of the Stormcast are going to do their attacks now. So let's just swap up the music as well, actually. Let's get some beats in. So, 4 attacks from the Liberators and the Chain Rasps. I might as well just bring that down. There we go. So you see a bit better. Right, so they need 4s to hit. Oh, misses. And 3s to wound. All 3 wound. Let's make the armor saves. 5s. Failed 3. Boom, boom, boom. Still not enough to cause any problems with bravery, so I might as well just move him away. Oh! I had no idea this was a tune on here, but this is an epic tune. Okay, so yeah, the Prosecutor gets his 2 attacks. He needs 3s to hit. Oh, yikes. And 3s to wound. That's a wound. Was it to hit or to wound? He gets the rerolls on. No, wrong one. Oh, 1s, okay. So, armor save. Hey Raven, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. So Glaivewraith Stalkers have a save of 4+. Let's do it. No. So 1 dead. You dead. Boom. There we go. Oh, actually, keep him there. Because now we do Battle Shock and nothing but this unit here, the Glaivewraith Stalkers. Oh, they got Bravery 10. Oh yeah, so nothing. Boom. Easy. Easy peasy. This is a banging tune. I don't care what the haters say. I'm just drinking my tea before it gets cold. Okay, so that's the aftermath of round 3. We have a unit of 2 Chain Rasps up against a unit of 2 Liberators. 3 Glaivewraith Stalkers up against that dude. And then these 2 dueling it out. But the Dreadblade Harrow is taking it a bit harder. I'll stick to what I said. Well, crank it up. What, the music or me? The music's loud enough, otherwise it'll drown me out. Right, so let's see who will take initiative. The green one is the Nighthaunt, the white one is the Stormcast. The Nighthaunts! Oh, righty then. Okay, so turn 4 for the Nighthaunt. I've stopped counting command points because there's no point. Yeah, Anyway, there you go. You got one. So, movement-wise, there's one unit that can do something. They're going to move away just out the range. There we go. So they're more than 3 inches away, right? Because they have a special rule where they can still charge on the same turn that they moved away. And we'll just have a look right there. The point of death. Oh no, the drum beat, the death beat drummer. So a unit includes any death beat drummers can retreat and charge in the same turn. So normally you can't, but this time it is. So that means that they get their little extra rule. So when they charge, they can re-roll failed hit rolls. Sweet, right? So yeah, charges. They're going to charge there. So let's just roll that. They successfully charge in. And then they get to do their attacks first because, you know, they charged in. So that's 6 attacks. And what they need? 4s to hit and 3s to wound, I believe. Yep, 4s to hit, 3s to wound. And re-roll failed hit rolls because they charged. Wow, just the 2. Okay, cool. So re-roll those 2 missed. Oh, we got another one. Excellent. Okay, so that's 5 hits altogether. We need 3s to wound. That's more like it. That is more like it. So that is 5 armor saves of 4 up by the Prosecutor. That's 1, 2, 3. Prosecutor's only got 2 wounds. So he's dead. Off to Azerheim you go. Excellent. And then I get to choose a unit to attack with. Oh, it's a toughie. Do I want to get the attacks from the Dreadblade Harrow on him first? Or do I want to get these attacks on him first? You know what, I'll do the Dreadblade first. So again, 4 attacks because he didn't charge. Needs 3s to hit. Trash dice. Needs 3s to wound. That's more like it. He's got -1 rend, so he's got a 4-up save, re-rolling missed armor saves. He makes 1. Needs to re-roll the other one. Fails it as well. Oh, it's taking some licks now. And then 2 attacks from the horsey. 4s. No. The horsey didn't do it that time. No worries. So now the Stormcast get to choose either this one or this one to attack. Let's just put markers. That one's attacked. And that one's attacked. So I'm going to attack with the Liberators. Might as well. Get the 4 attacks on those chain rasps. Then he 4s to hit. Oh! Missed! Oh no! Okay. So that means the chain rasp can get their attacks in, and there's 5 attacks there. There's 4s to hit, 2 hit, and 4s to wound. Ah, double 1s, nothing. It's a stalemate. Okay. So that means that the only one left is the Knight Questor to do his 4 attacks. 3s to hit. Lovely jubbly. Need 3s to wound. Okay, 1 misses and 2 are 6s, which means they do double damage. So I'm going to roll these 2 6s in green and that one in the white. Gotta make the armor save. 4 up. Oh, he's so dead. Dead, dead, dead. You'll never be as good as me. There we go. Alright, so no battle shock there. So we move into turn 4 for the Night Haunt. No, not the Night Haunt, the Stormcast. Boom. Let's move these out of the way. So movement. How far away is he? Actually, it's got a 5-inch move. We'll take him there. Oops. But he can't be within 3, so move him to there. Let's get ready to charge some Glaivewraith Stalkers. And yeah, let's do the charges. I forgot to take the command point as well. Ding. So he's going to charge the Glaivewraith Stalkers. He's 3. He does it easy. Smashing them in the face. So he gets to do his attacks first as the charging unit. So it's 3s to hit. Yeesh. Only 2 hit. And he needs 3s to wound. 2 wounds. Okay. The Glaivewraith Stalkers have 4 up armor saves, I believe. Yeah. So they need 4s. 2 of them are dead. No. Okay. We get 2 attacks. No, actually, no, sorry. It's still the Stormcast turn because then you get to select a unit after the charge is done. So they're going to attack with them. That's 4 attacks on the Chain Rasp. 4s to hit. Only 1. And 3s to wound. Failed. Oh, they are so dead, 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 dead. Okay. Dead, 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 dead. So the Glaivewraith Stalker gets its 2 attacks. 4s to hit. 3s to wound. It wounds. Armor save of 3+ with rerolls. Makes it no problem. And then 5 attacks from the Chain Rasps. On the Liberators, they do 4s and 4s. Nothing. Ah. Alright. No one takes battle shock, and then we go to initiative. So greens for Night Haunt, whites for Stormcast. Night Haunts go first. Okay, so gets to do his move away, and then we do charges. Charges in. Boom. Get your attacks in. 4s to hit. Was it rerolls on the charge? Yeah. So you get to reroll that one. Ah, still fail. Need 3s to wound. Nothing. The Chain Rasps get their attacks on the Liberators. Come on, do something. 4s. And then 4s again. It's just a slow grind, this one. Oh, we got one. Okay. Armor save of 4 up. Makes the save. Alright, attacks back. Do the Knight Questor. 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. Oof. With a double damage one. So that being green. 4s to save. That's dead easy. And then 4 attacks on the chain rasps. Need 4s to hit. Just 1. And 3s to wound. No. Oh my days. This is the most pointless stalemate ever. Pointless. Oh. Okay, it's Stormcast turn. Charges. He charges in. Bush. Let's just wipe him out now. 3s. Oh, yeah, he hits with everything now, doesn't he? And 3s again. Ah! Lame. Alright, 2 saves of a 5-up. Oh my god! Oh my god, with the dose, just die! The 2 chain rasps just shrugged off the attacks made by the Night Questor, like, whatevs. Get out of it. Wow. Okay, 4 attacks from the Liberators. Again, 4s to hit. Got 3 hits, nice. And 3s to wound. Okay. 2 armor saves of 5 up. Can they make it? Oh, one of them's made it! Oh, my nose! Why is this game still going? Why? Oh, wouldn't it be amazing if this one chain rasp just takes the whole game? Alright. There you go, you can see it upside down for a bit. Alright, he's got his 3 attacks. You know what? He's going to be ballsy as F, right? And he's going to attack the Night Questor. Because the Night Questor only has 3 wounds left. So why not, right? 4s to hit. Oh, 2 hits. 4s to wound. There's 2 wounds. Okay, Night Questor has 3s with rerolls. He fails 1! Does he re-roll it successfully? No, he doesn't! No! This one is not going down easy. Oh, that is one ballsy Dreadwarden. Bull with a capital Z. Alright, I can't believe it. It now goes over to the Nighthaunt turn. So we go straight into combat. He's got his 3 attacks. He's going to hit the Night Questor again. And he's 4s. Oh, nothing. Alright, let's just finish him off, shall we? So 4 attacks from the Night Questor. Only 1. It wounds on a 6, so it's double damage. If it fails, yeah, he's dead. There we go. Christ alive. Christ alive. Wow. That was ridiculous. I was hoping that would be quicker. Just so we get the second one through. Oh. I might have to split this video up into 2 post-stream. Because this is long. Alright. I did promise 2 battle plans, so I'm going to stick with my word. If you'll all stay with me, I think we can get it out in an hour. What say you, chat? Do you think you could stick around for an hour? So, let's just go over that quickly. That was mental. The Prosecutor didn't really do anything, really. It only hit a couple of times but didn't wound anything. So that was rubbish. But you know, like, they're better off in units anyway. And I was hoping the Dreadblade Harrow would do better. It only killed one Liberator and wounded the Night Quester a little bit. It's actually shocking that one single chain rasp did as many wounds on the Night Quester as a Dreadblade Harrow. That's really shocking. Anyways, that is that one. So if you still want to go through with the next one, I'm up for it. I'm up for it, if you're up for it. I really want more sausage rolls now. Ooh, some epic tunage now. Some Pirates of the Caribbean knockoff. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for it, shall we? I know you want to. By the way, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Let's smash it even. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so let's turn this down just a tad. And we will have a look at what we got here. So we have the Lord Executioner. So Lord Executioner is a toughie. He's got a 6-inch move, 5 wounds, 4+ save, and 10 bravery. It's got 3 attacks, 3 to hit and to wound, -2 rend, 1 damage. He can fly, and his abilities include Beheading Strike. So if an unmodified wound roll for an attack made with a decapitating great axe is 6, add 2 damage. Wow, so it becomes 3 damage. Nice. So a wound roll of 6 makes it damage 3. Yikes. It's ethereal. We all know what that is. Staring death in the face. At the start of a combat phase, you can pick an enemy hero within 3 inches of this model. Subtract 1 from the hit rolls for attacks made by that hero in the Oh yeah. That will really screw up the Night Quester. And then Disembodied Skulls. Roll a d6 each time you allocate a mortal wound to this model. On a 5+, the wound is negated. Sweet. So he's got... That's basically a feel no pain, isn't it? Or a ward save, essentially, isn't it? Anyways, let's do it. What's next? We have the Grimghast Reapers. Ooh. Grimghast Reapers. So they have an 8-inch movement, just 1 wound, 4+ save, and 10 bravery. I can already tell that these are good in large numbers. the weapons have 2-inch range on them. The scythes have 2 attacks and 4+ to hit, 3+ to wound, -1 rend, 1 damage. And a death knell, which is the big old bell that one of them carries. It has 1 attack, but it's 3+ to hit and wound, -1 rend, and 2 damage. The Extoller of Shaish is the leader of the unit, and he is armed with the death knell instead of a slasher scythe. The unit can fly. They have ethereal. They also got a rule called reaped like corn. So you can reroll failed hit rolls for attacks made with this unit's slasher scythes if the target unit has 5 or more models. Okay. I don't know if we are. Oh no, there will be 1 unit. There'll be 1 unit in this scenario, and it's a unit of 5 castigators. So, yeah, okay. For whom the bell tolls. For whom the bell tolls. Time marches on. Allocate wounds inflicted by the death knell after allocating wounds inflicted by slasher scythes. For each enemy model that is slain by wounds inflicted by the death knell, you can inflict 1 mortal wound on an enemy unit within 3 inches of the model armed with the death knell. Okay, so that's quite good. If you got a large unit of these and they sort of close to several other units, then that is really cool. Have they also got a rule that's sweet like chocolate? I'm not. You just want to hear me sing that, don't you? Sweet like chocolate, boy. You're sweet like chocolate. You bring me so much joy. You're sweet like chocolate, boy. Sweet like da 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 da. There you go. Alright. So anyways, yeah. That's pretty cool. We'll have to keep an eye on the rules for that. But there we go. Right, so it goes over the rules of, you know, like Extoller, Shaish, reap like corn, for whom the bell tolls. But what we really want is let's go back and let's just set the mood again, shall we? Ooh. Alright. The Spectral Headsman. Auric Ravenscar has proven a thorn in the side of the Nighthaunts. The Lord Executioner has been sent forth to put an end to the Night Quester once and for all. As Xandria and the rest of the Stormcast Eternals battle the Nighthaunts, the Lord Executioner hunts the Night Quester through the ruins. Auric Ravenscar stood in the centre of an abandoned town square, surveying the ruins they had discovered. The crumbling buildings were covered in moss, vines and other foliage, and most had long since crumbled to little more than scattered rubble. The architecture bore signs of elven, human and Duoden craftsmanship, and was clearly ancient, dating back to the age of myth. As he inspected the runes and sigils carved into the broken buildings, a faint sound caught his ear, the tolling of a bell. At this, the Stormcast Eternals drew their weapons. Spectral bale flame and ghostly fog began to seep from the ruins. The forms of shrouded Nighthaunts began to appear on the outer edge of the town square. They were blindfolded, and each clutched a wicked scythe in their bony hands. One of the Geists held a large bell which rung louder with each wide swing. Before them rose an even more terrifying figure. He wore an executioner's hood and carried a giant axe, the blade of which glinted in the fading sunlight. A wooden gallows had been tied to the cursed spirit's back, and he was bent low beneath its burden. Skulls trailing white-green flame flittered around the ghostly executioner. The spirit raised a bony finger and pointed at the night questor. The scythe-wielding Geist drifted forwards, their blades sweeping the ground before them in lethal arcs. Auric raised his sword and prepared to meet their sightless charge. And there we go. Sorry, I didn't know the music was too low. So there you go. That is our scenario. So in this battle plan, it is straight up smash him in the face. We get one Lord. Let's just so we get one Lord Executioner. Huzzah! I forgot to. I never got around to painting him yet. We also have 9 Glaivewraith Stalkers and 4 Grimghast Reapers. So we've got them there. So I'm just going to pop these chaps out of the way. We need these 4 here. Ooh, don't drop that, dude. And then I've got the other 5 up here. Yeah, in my cup, yeah. Yeah, in my cup, yeah. There we go. Alright, so let's move these chain rasps out the way. Off you go. Back to Nagash to get a whipping. Whip it real good. Okay, so that's that force right there. And then we also get a Night Questor. You can go now. You've had your time. We still have a Prosecutor. And we get 5. That's right, 5 Castigators. Now we've seen what a unit of 5 of these can do. They can absolutely wreck. So they're not to be messed with. So there we go. So yeah, the players set up alternating, starting with the Stormcast player. The terrain on the map doesn't do anything. First turn goes to Nighthaunt player. And then you do your usual this turn, that turn rolling. And glorious victory. The game ends when one player has no models left. Easy peasy, lemon chill. So any questions before we get into this? Just let me know. And I'll start deploying while you type those up. Right, so Stormcast get to deploy first. Again, I'm going to have the Night Questor front and center. And you go up there. I am going to have the big unit of 9 Glaivewraith Stalkers. Up front. Little drum beater there. Gonna have the Castigators nice and close. like so. Oops. Let's have the Lord Executioner over here. Let's try and avoid the fire from there. I have the Prosecutor over there, and then I'm going to have these lot set up over here. For whom the bell tolls, time marches on. For whom the bell tolls. Alright, get carried away there. So, Nighthorn gets to go first, of course. So they have the command point, turn 1. Let's do it. So, see, move characteristics. Lord Executioner is 6, Glaivewraith Stalkers 6, and the blind dudes, Grimghast Reapers are 8. Okay, so let's get these up ahead. I'm going to run the Glaivewraith Stalkers. So let's see how much further to go. I roll the 3 onto 8, gives them 11. It's not going to be able to charge this turn, so might as well get them across as fast as possible. Try and tie up the Castigators. I'm going to do the same for the Glaivewraith Stalkers as well. Roll the 3 to their 6, which gives them 9. There we go. Right. And all the execution I'm just gonna keep there. Okay. Can't do any charges, but is there any shootings? Lord Executioner, did he have anything? Stone in the face, bedding strike, this about okay, no. Sorry. Right, so let's get on to turn 1 for the Stormcast, and of course they get their little command point there as well. So what we're going to do, Lord Executioner is just going to shift over that way a bit more. He's fine. How far away are we? So if he stomps 5 inches forwards, he could take the charge to them. Could also take the charge to them. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna gamble. So what I'm gonna do is march him 5 inches this way. I want him to go straight for the Grimghast Reapers, hopefully taking him out or doing the best he can to do so. Castigators are then going to shoot at the Glaivewraith Stalkers because they are the worst thing that we got at the moment. I need to get the Castigator thing up, don't I? Give all the models names. Why would I do that? They already do that in the beginner set, actually, don't they? Where are you, Castigators? Prosecutors, no, Liberators, Grimghast Reapers, Prosecutors. Oh no! I don't have the profile for the Castigators. Oh, fail. Okay. That's a shame, isn't it? Jerry Grimghast. Where are you? I swore I had it before though. That's Secretors. Oh no, it was Secretors I had before. Okay. Let's find it. Liberators, Prosecutors, Lord Executioner, Grimghast Reapers. And there we go, Castigators. Okay, so annoyingly, the updated war scroll doesn't come until the following issue. That's why I missed it. Or did I just put it in the wrong place? Oh no, I put it in the wrong place. I see. I had 2 pages that were still connected and I put it in between them. Oh, whoops. Okay, you don't go there. You still go there though. It ain't easy, but it ain't no lie. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, so we got the profile right here. Alright, so let's go over it quickly. Jeez, stop being so bright. Okay, 5-inch move, 2 wounds, 4+ save, 7 bravery. They got the Thunderhead Great Bow, which is an 18 range weapon, 3+ to hit and wound, -1 rend, which doesn't matter against ghosts. In combat, they used a heavy stock, 2 attacks, 4+ to hit and wound. The prime of the unit, you get to add 1 to the hit rolls for attacks made with the Thunderhead Great Bow, so he hits on 2s instead of 3s. If you roll a 6 on the rolls to hit against demon or nighthaunt keyworded units, the attack inflicts D3 hits rather than 1, and then you make your wound rolls and save rolls as normal. And then the Castigator Etheric Channeling, which I'll have to read. At the start of the shooting phase, you must say if this unit will increase its accuracy or power of the great bows. If you choose accuracy, reroll hit rolls of 1 in the shooting phase. And if you choose power, then the rend characteristic becomes -2 instead of -1 for that shooting phase. As rend is useless against ethereal keyworded units, I'll be using the reroll 1s to hit every time. So we'll just put that as a, you know, a done deal really. So let's put that to one side. So they get 1 shot each, don't they? So there's 5 of them, but the unit champion, the prime, I'm gonna roll as a green, and he hits on 2s. The rest hit on 3s against the stalkers. Oh, that's blooming well lucky. Hey, rolled a 2 on that. Alright, oh, also rolled a 6 here, so this becomes D3 hits. Ooh, very nice. So we've got 2 extra hits then. Lovely jubbly. And then we need 3s to wounds. Yeah, 3s to wound. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 armor saves needed by the stalkers. They got a 4-up armor save, I believe. No. Stalkers, yeah. 4-up armor save. 1 dead. Okay, so that wasn't a great. He gets these shots now. He's gonna also shoot at that unit. So 2 shots, and he's forced to hit. Ooh. But he gets the re-rolls because he's using a pair of hammers. They both hit. He's forced to wound. 1 wound. Again, an armor save of 4 up. Saved. Okay, that was poor for a shooting phase. Absolutely poor. Alright, gonna try and do the charge now. And let's see. 8 inches away. So he's gonna charge the Reapers. What does he roll? 8! Bang on. Lovely. Okay. Right. Combat phase. It's got 4 attacks. He needs 3s to hit. Yeesh. And he needs 3s to wound. Nothing. He's really not pulling his weight, is he? They get to counter attack. They got their 3-inch pile-in. Oh. So I have to roll the death knell separately from what I remember. So the rest get 2 attacks each. So that's 6 attacks in total. And they get to re-roll failed hit rolls because this unit has 5 wounds. Oh no, 5 or more models, sorry. Never mind. Reap like corn doesn't work. Right, so let's do it. You know what? Just because it just makes more sense to have this up front, doesn't it? There we go. That saves having to put the board up. Okay, so you can see the rules better. So we need 4s to hit. And then we need 3s to wound. Okay, that's 2. He's got to make 2 armor saves at -1. Hey, Nova, how you doing? Hope you're well. Haven't seen you for a little while. Alright, so -1, 2. So the Knight Questor has a 4-up armor save, but reroll fails. Oh, he saves them. Easy. Right, and then we've got to roll the Death Knell separately. It's 1 dice. Needs 3s to hit. Oof, it hits. And 3s to wound. Ah, doesn't wound. That's a shame. No. Okay, so jinkies for that. Okay, so that combat is a stalemate. We then move on to rolling for priority. So again, the green one is for the Nighthaunt. Let's see who gets first. Oh, both rolled 6s, which means whoever went first last time goes first this time, and it was the Nighthaunt. So let's get that done. So the Nighthaunt are going to get their movement on. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. So they're going to move this way. They're going to go straight for those castigators. I'm going to ignore the prosecutor because it's not so much of a threat. Right, I'm going to bring this dude over. That, so let's make sure he is 3 inches away. Yep, he is. Excellent. Okay, so there's no shooting, but before we get to shooting, let's just Lord Executioner. Did he have a command ability? No, he didn't. What's his thing? Okay, yeah, I remember now. Alright, so let's do charges then, shall we? Oh, nice. Very nice. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. I'm glad you're alright, mate. So as always, if you haven't hit the like button, do make sure you do. Slap that button. And yeah. Don't forget, if you haven't hit subscribe already, this is for the people who watch later, then slap that subscribe button. Go for it. You know you want to. Big love to you all if you do. So yeah, what we're doing. Oh yes. He's going to charge in, so he just needs to roll 3 or more. Does that comfortably. Ba-da-bam. Schlap. Let's see. Can we get these to charge in? 8 inches away. Yep, let's do it. I'm going to charge the castigators with my Glaivewraith Stalkers. I'm going to use a command point. So ching to re-roll that. 6 still fail. Okay, never mind. Right, what to do? Combat. We go straight into combat. So let's have a look. See, and the Lord Executioner. What's he got? So he's got 3 attacks. So he's gonna attack the that sounds really cool, mate. And thank you very much. So Lord Executioner, 3 attacks, 3's to hit and 3's to wound. Let's just see. What does that say? If an unmodified wound roll of a 6, it's add 2 damage. That was it. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. 3s. Oh, okay. That can go. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, before I do that, is the staring death in the face. At the start of a combat phase, you can pick an enemy hero within 3 inches. Subtract 1 from the hit rolls. There we go. I'm going to put a coin next to the Lord. Sorry, the Night Quester. So we know. Right, 3's to wound. Hey, wounded on a 6. Oh, okay. So we'll put that as a green one, and the normal one as the white one. If the green one is not saved, it's going to do 3 damage rather than 1. So it does -2 rend to the armor of the Night Quester, bringing his save from a 3+ to a 5+, but he's still got the rerolls. Oh! No! Wow. I think you should give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? worst case scenario, you give it a go and it's not for you, and that's it, but you have the experience of doing it. Best case scenario, it takes off and you have fun with it, but just remember that it is a very difficult balance between work, social life, your hobby, and doing things like YouTube or social media, because especially if it's your hobby, you're going to find that you're spending more time doing the YouTube thing or the social media side of things than the actual hobby itself, and you'll be like me, you'll keep falling behind. It's just that's just the way it is, unless you're an absolute machine. But I think Elston is going to have a video soon about trying to find a balance, so keep an eye out for that. It's well worth watching. I've had a sneak peek already. So yeah, let's get some more tunes on. Yeah, let's get some metal. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not looking to like make it into a career or anything, once a month as like a hobby upload, or to sort of log your journey through it, that's all valid ways of doing it. Takes the pressure off as well. Oh, the Azurite Ruins. If you don't want to do it from the magazine, then check out Ministry of Warhammer. Let me just get the Kev edition video. Oh, that's rude. Right, hang on. Look, I'll put up a link for the Ministry of Warhammer, because he actually did a video on this a while back, and how to really make it pop as well. And he's a buddy of mine. I really want to get him on my channel soon, but he's a very busy lad. But he's a good mate. He pops by now and then. I even featured on a video of his as well. Hang on. Azurite Ruins. There we go. That's it. Copy. Bye bye. So save this to your watch later, because of course I want you to watch my thing. Yeah, in the mid-20 issues. Check that out. He does some really cool stuff with it. He puts in leaves and like a little blood tribute and stuff like that, and does really good work with like shades and stuff. So check it out. It's well worth it. Right. So we've finished doing the attacks with the Lord Executioner. Now, because it is still the Nighthaunt's turn, the Grimghast Reapers get the chance to attack. So again, let's get the 6 attacks out of the way first. 4s to hit. 1, 2, 3 miss. And 3s to wound. Oh. Oosh. Ouchie, ouch, 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 ouch. Right, so that's 3 armor saves at -1 rend. So that's going to be 4s with the rerolls. Oh, he's fine. And then we need 1 attack from the Death Knell. It's 3s to hit. Failed. Okay. Don't have to worry about that. Now the Night Questor gets his attacks back. But remember, he has got the Lord Executioner's staring death in the face debuff. So he's got a -1 to hit roll. So he has to hit on 4s. There we go. 2 fail. And then he's wounding on 3s. Oh, he rolled a 6. So we're going to have to... Is the 6 the one... Two damage instead. Yeah, okay. So we'll roll that one in green and the other one in white. So the green one is the double damage, and of course the Grimghast Reapers have 4-up armor save. Yep. Oh, look at that. They saved the double damage, but they still took a wound. How many wounds did they have each? 1. So that's 1 dead. Okay. Stormcasts. What were you saying, Kev? I went to that video for about 20 seconds. I was just saying he did like a decent one. Yeah, it's well worth watching. So as I said, he's a top lad. You'll know him as Steve. He's in the Mortal Realms groups, and every Sunday he does the post to see what everyone's up to. He's that guy. So he's top lad. Right. So Nightquester did something. Right, it is now the Stormcast turn 2. Can't believe only on turn 2. So they get a coin for their command points. This guy can move 18, so that's 12. And 6. There we go. They're gonna stay there. They don't need to move. Let's get some shooting done. So he's gonna throw his hammers at the Glaivewraith Stalkers. It's forced to hit and forced to wound. Woo! Double 6. Nice. Oh, just the 1. Okay. That's an armor save of 4+. Saved. Rubbish. Alright, then we got the unit of 5 castigators. They're going to shoot the Glaivewraith Stalkers as well. Remember, the prime gets +1 to hit, so he's hitting on 2s and the others are hitting on 3s. 6s are D3s. Nice. Alright, so we've got 2 confirmed hits and these 2 are D3 hits. Both get an extra attack. Nice. Lovely jubbly. Alright. 3s to wound. Ooh. What did we get? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 armor saves. Okie dokie. So they got armor save of 4. Let's see how they do. 1, 2, 3 dead. Do. Now I have to go back to my wife. There we go. So that is the shooting phase done. Now we do charges, and you know what? I'm going to break my rule about keeping him out of combat. I'm actually going to charge him into the Lord Executioner. He gets to roll 3. Yeah, he's well in. Shoot. Slappy slap. Alright. Charge units get to attack first. So he's got 2 attacks. Let's just bring up the Prosecutor. 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Reroll 1s to hit. There we go. I'll get the reroll. Alright, so they both hit. 3s to wound. 1 wound. Okay, Lord Executioner has a 4-up armor save. And if he fails it on a 5, he gets hit by a thing. Oh no, he saves it. Okay, so he's fine. Now the Stormcast can attack with one of their non-charged units, which is obviously the Night Quester. He's going to target the Lord Executioner, who is the only hero within range, with the Heroic Challenge. So he can reroll failed hit rolls for attacks made against that enemy. So he needs 3s to hit and 3s to wound. But he's still got the -1 modifier on him. So it's 4s to hit, 3s to wound, but he's still got the rerolls. Okay. So you have to reroll those 2. Okay, nice. Right, now it's 3s to wound. Oh, 6s! Hang on, I forgot. Was it a hit roll? Oh, if unmodified wound rolls for an attack made with a Quester Blade is a 6, the attack damage is characteristic of 2 instead of 1. He just rolled 3 6s. 3 6s! That's a potential of 6 damage. Wow. Okay, so Lord Executioner is 4-up save and he's got 5 wounds. So if he fails all of these, he's dead. What? Loaded dice. Loaded dice. That's madness. Oh no, it sounds really cool, man. Okay. Wow. So now attacks back, I guess. So for funsies, the Lord Executioner is actually going to ignore the Night Quester behind him. Sorry, the Prosecutor. I'm going to ignore him and just focus my attacks on the Night Quester. So the Lord Executioner is 3 attacks, 3s to hit, 3s to wound, and if I remember right, you know what? I'm going to have to move this over, aren't I? There we go. There we go. That was getting a bit annoying, wasn't it? Okay. If a wound roll is a 6, you add 2 damage. Okay. All right. 3s to hit. Threes to wound. Two wounds. Oh, and he rolled a 6. Okay, so let's roll that as a green one for the armor save. He's got -2 rend, which makes the armor save a 5+ instead of a 3+, but he still gets rerolls. Okay, so let's reroll them. Oh, stab. stab, 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 stab. He's just taken 4 damage. 4 damage. So 3 damage for this one because it was a 6 on the wounds, and that one. Oof. Oof. So glad I did the attacks on him. And now I'm going to attack with the Grimghast Reapers. So it's 4 attacks there. There's no more dice there, is there? Okay. Right. So they're blind. So of course they're gonna... Oh, not that one. That one. So... Where did it go? There it is. So 4's to hit. Oh, come on. Rubbish. 3's to wound. Oh, it wounds. Okay. -1 rend. So it's a 4+ with a reroll. He saves it. And then we got 1 death knell attack. 3's to hit. Oof. It hits. 3's to wound. It wounds. Alright, it's -1 armor save. So, sorry, -1. So, let's see. So it's a 4-up save. Okay, wounds inflicted by a death knell after the thing, yeah. For each enemy model that is slain by wounds inflicted, but you can inflict 1 mortal wound on an enemy. Oh yeah, that was it. But that doesn't affect me right now. Oh! Oh! No way! Hang on! Hang on! Look at this! You see this rule here? For whom the bell tolls. For whom the bell tolls! Your face is smashed in! So it says allocate wounds inflicted by a death knell after allocating wounds inflicted by slasher scythes. So that's what we're doing now. For each enemy model that is slain by wounds inflicted by the death knell, you inflict 1 mortal wound on an enemy unit within 3 inches of that model. If this... Let's just bring that on. If this model causes the final wound and kills off the Night Questor, that dude there would take a mortal wound. Mind blown, hey? So, it's all down to whether or not the Night Questor makes this armor save. So, he's got 4 up with reroll. Sorry, I didn't have it on screen. He rolled a 2, but he gets that reroll. Oh, he saved it on the reroll! No! What? Sodding neck. Sodding blooming neck. Alright. I mean... Dream of what could have been, eh? So that is the end of the Stormcast turn 2. Let's roll for priority, shall we? Thinking of starting a video now. What would be a good backdrop? Anything really, just a plain back wall, or if you've got some posters up or anything like that, just make sure you're well lit. That's it, and you got a decent mic. Whether that's on a headset or not, it, you know, audio is very important. You can be forgiven for poor visual if the audio is good. That's a rule of thumb. All right, so greens for Nighthorn. Nighthorn go first. Okay. So we're gonna declare charges. No, we're not. We're gonna move. We're gonna move. We're gonna move. So, literally, what, 3 inches away now? Yeah. Can't get any closer because. There we go. And now declared charges. They're going to charge them. Yep. Successful charge. Stabby stab stab. Stabby stab stab. Stabby stab stab. Stabby stab stab. Stab 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 stab. Alright, so units that charge attack first. Glaivewraith Stalkers came in with their attacks. They get 2 each. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there's 5 of them left. So just there is. They need 4s to hit. Can reroll failed hit rolls if the unit made a charge in the same turn. Cool. So 4s to hit with rerolls. Oh, that's a lot of rerolls. That is a lot of rerolls. Only 3 hit. Okay. Rerolls for the win. Boom! Oh, just 1 misses. Okay. Nice. And then 3s to wound. Ay caramba. 1, 2, 3 missed. So that's 2, 4, 6 armor saves from the Castigators. They have an armor save of 4 over here. Student. Armor save 4. The Glaivewraith Stalkers got do they have no rent? Okay. 4s. Oh my days! Wow! Epic fail for the Stormcast. Only saved 2, lost 4 wounds, which means 2 of their number is taken away, which means that they have to take a battle shock test this turn. Yikes! Alright, so they've attacked. Now the Nighthawk gets to choose another unit to attack with before they go tandem. Gonna do Lord Executioner. No, actually I'm gonna do Grimghast Reapers. So 4 scythes. Do 4s to hit. 2 missed. 3 missed. 3s to wound. Fails. And then we need the Death Knoll doing, what was it? 3s to hit. It hits. 3s to wound. It wounds. Oh. Was it -1 to the armor save? So it's a 4-up with rerolls. Fails it, but gets the reroll. Saves it. Ah! Okay, now it's Stormcast's turn to attack with something. So you've attacked. Since they've attacked, he might as well attack the Lord Executioner before he gets his attacks on him. He's still got -1 on the hits, but he gets to re-roll. He's got the reroll failed hit rolls. Yeah, reroll failed hit rolls. So he's 4s with the rerolls. Okay. And then 3s. Oh, he rolled a 6. Okay, so the 6 does double damage if not saved. Lord Executioner has a 4-up armor save. Oh, he's taken 2 wounds. You have a good night, mate. Thanks for popping by. Alright. So Lord Executioner took 2 wounds. Yikes. Remember his special rule, the disembodied skulls only works with mortal wounds allocated to the model, not just wounds. Okay, so now that he's attacked, the Night Haunt get a unit to attack with. So Lord Executioner is going to attack the Night Quester. Oh, he's only got 3 attacks, hasn't he? So let's do it. So he needs 3s to hit. That one misses. And then he needs 3s to wound. Any 6s adds extra damage. No, just the 1 wound. -2 rend for the Stormcast Eternal Night Quester gives him a 5-up armor save with rerolls. He failed it. Gets the reroll. Failed it! Off to Azir he goes. He is dead. Dead. There you go. Have a rest, mate. Must be knackered. So he is done. So he's had his attacks. Oops, pop you back there. So let's do these attacks from the Prosecutor. Needs 3s to hit the Lord Executioner. Getting a reroll of a 1. No. 3s to wounds. He wounds. Lord Executioner has a 4-up armor save. Fails it. Taking another wound. Whoosh. Looks like the Prosecutor is actually doing something this time. And then these 3 get to have their attacks as well. So they have 2 attacks each. That's 6 attacks with the heavy stock. Doing 4s to hit. Ah, piss off, Ghost. And 4s to wound. Yay! 2 armor saves of 4-up to be made by the Glaivewraith Stalkers. Piss off, Ghost! So that's 2 dead. Alright, so let's see. For Glaivewraith Stalkers, their bravery is 10, but Castigators is 7. So because they've taken 2 casualties, if they roll a 6, they will take another casualty. They need 5 or lower to not take any casualties from the bravery. They rolled a 6. The one time he did need to roll a 6, they rolled a 6. So they take a casualty as she runs away, scared. Ah! Okay, so that's 3 dead Castigators for that turn. That's alright. I can live with that. Alright. So now it's the Stormcast turn 3. There we go. I could have used a command point actually to ignore the bravery test. Whoops. Never mind. Never mind. So, what can you do? They got shooting, so let's just do the shooting. The green one needs 2s, that one needs 3s. They're going to shoot the same unit that they're at. What? What? That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Luckily, they are going for the reroll 1s. So let's do that again. Yay! 1 hits. Lame. 3s to wound. It wounds. The Stalker needs a 4-up. 1 dies. Wow. Okay. Now, because they're in combat, they just pile in. They get 4 attacks. 4. They need 3s to, oh sorry, 4s to hit. And then 4s to wound. 2 wounds! Christ. Alright, if the Glaivewraith Stalkers don't save these, they're dead. 4-up armor saves. They save them with 6s. Alright, so they've attacked. So now the Nighthorn gets to choose because no one charged that turn, so there's no like extra unit to attack with. So the Lord Executioner is going to attack. He's got his 3 attacks. He's 3s to hit the Prosecutor. Gets 2 in there. And he's 3s to wound. Got 1 wound. -2 rend, giving the Prosecutor a 6-up save. Fails it. How much damage does he do? One damage. Okay. And Liberator has 2 wounds. So he's down. It's down by 1. Alright, then we got the, yeah, he's going to have his attacks then. So 3s to hit. Gets to re-roll the 1. Still rolls a 1. So he doesn't do anything. And then the Glaivewraith Stalkers pile in. They got 4 attacks. 4s to hit. Nice. And then 3s to wound. Very nice. That's 3 armor saves for 4-up. 1 wound. Okay, where did I put it? There we go. So 1 is down to 1. Again, there's no bravery test needed there. So let's just zoom in a little bit. Here we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, so now that's the end of that. We now roll for who goes first. Green is the Nighthaunt. Nighthaunt roll first. There's not much really to do except charges. So yeah. Grimghast Reaper's going to charge that dude. They roll 10. Easy peasy. Alright. So let's get their attacks in. It's 4 attacks. 4s to hit. Was there anything on the charge that they did? No, okay. So that's just 2. 3s to wounds. That's 1. It's got, what is it, -1 rend? Yeah, so he's got 5 up armor save. Fails it and he's dead. Dead. Now it's the Glaivewraith Stalkers because I get to choose a non-charging unit first. So they got 4 attacks with 4s to hit. Yeah. And then they need 3s to wound. Just the 1. Could be enough. A 4 up armor save. Up, saved. Then they get the 4 attacks back. A 4s to hit. And 4s to wound. Doing nothing. Okay. That's a stalemate. So now it is the Stormcast turn 4. They're going to shoot at the dudes in front of them. The green needing 2s. And they get rerolls on 1s. There we go. They both hit. 3s to wound. That's 2 wounds. 2 4-up saves for this unit. They made the saves. Okay, let's get into combat. So they get 4 attacks on them. 4s to hit. So that one misses. And that's a 2. Okay. So only 2 hit. 4s to wound. That's a 1 wound. 1 arm save of 4 up. 1 failed. Oh, dead. Okay. 2 attacks from the Grimghast Reaper. He's forced to hit. 1 hits. 3s to wound. Nothing. Again, no thing to take, no bravery. So we move on to initiative. There we go. Who's initiative? Oh, the Stormcast do. Brilliant. Shooting. Have to shoot the unit in front of them, don't I? Ah, so yeah, green one is 2s, and they're doing reroll 1s. Booyah! Rolled a 6. Okay, so that does D3. Does an extra 2. Excellent. Alright, so we now got 4 hits on that dude. 3s to wounds. Yeah! And he's forced to save. Oh, by 1. It's dead. Alright. Okay. Stormcast holding on. They're holding on for dear life. Let's make them the focus of it because they are the focus. Okay, so now it's the Nighthaunt's turn. So get the movement done. Could go 6. Ooh. And these can go 8. Stay there. Okay. Charges. The Lord Executioner is going to charge in. He makes it. Yeah. And Grimghast Reapers just need 3. Oh. There we go. So they're in. Easily 6-inch. Boom. Okay, so we'll do the Lord Executioner first. So he's got the 3 attacks, 3s to hit, and then 3s to wound. He wounds. Okay. They got to make 2 armor saves, -1, I believe. No, oh sorry, -2 rend. So they got to roll 6s. Oh! Oh! Okay, so that's 1 dead. Okay. And then the Grimghast Reapers get to pile in and do their attacks. So there's 4 attacks from the scythes, hitting on 4s. And what was it? Reroll 1s on the charge, wasn't it? Oh no, don't have anything like that. Okay, so that's 2 missed. 3s to wound. That's 2 at -1. So he's got 5 up armor saves. He saves 1. Wow. Okay, it comes down to the death knell now. 3s to hit. Failed. He gets to have his 2 attacks back. What does the Lord Executioner have? 2 wounds left. He's going to hit the Lord Executioner. Why not? Needs 4s to hit. Failed. So yeah. Doesn't take any bravery test. So now we roll for turn 5. There's your dice. Turn 5, man. It's holding out. Nighthorn go first. Let's just dive right into attacks. Get 3 from the Lord Executioner with 3s to hit. Just the 1. 3s to wound. Oh, my days. What's going on? He then gets his the castigator gets his 2 attacks. He's going to hit the Grimghast Reapers with them. So 4s to hit. They both hit. And 4s to wound. He gets a wound. Alright. Come on, Grimghast Reaper. They only have 1 wound each, don't they? Yeah, 1 wound and a 4-up save. Wow. Oh my days. If only it landed in the box, it would have counted, but the armor save was a 1. But it's got to be in the box. He saves it. Okay. Okay. The Reapers with their scythes hit first with 4s, so that 1 misses. And then 3s. Ooh. Any like wound on a 6 thing going on? Oh yeah, that is that one. No, okay. So it's 2 saves, 5 up. He's dead. Off to his ear he goes. The ghosties have it. The ghosties have it. There we go. With a healthy force left over, might I add. Wow. I was so thirsty. I had to top up on bin juice. We recycle. It actually does say we recycle. That's why we drink bin juice. Anyways, wow. What a game. That was madness, wasn't it? I think the first game, the Stormcast had it, and that was thanks to the Liberators holding off as long as they did. It was pretty silly actually that they couldn't kill off the chain rasps. But in this game, the castigators did not do they did not pump out the hits like they could have. They weren't rolling the 6s to hit on shooting, because that would have made all of the difference if they did. But you know, it is what it is. Can't cry about it too much, can you? But it's nice to see they got one each, you know. So I think from next week, I mean, it depends. Let's have a quick look at the sneaky peek at the next one. The next one is your wizard, Harry. So it's more details on the magic phase and casting spells and stuff, which we already know. It's just the core rules essentially. We already know that. Unbinding, Mystic's Shield, units of wizards, so you can choose which of the wizard in that unit is casting the spell. For example, if you have a unit of 3 Evocator Primes, and then the updated Knight Incantor warscroll, and the updated Briar Queen and Thorns of the Briar Queen. You got the Void Storm scroll and the Spirit Flask and Spirit Storm. Oof. And Grasping Chains and Howling Vortex. And then you've got Skirmish at Hallowstone Hold. It's again just another glorious victory scenario for that one. So you know what? It all depends on the units that you have, really. I'm going to be totally honest. It all just depends on that. So, I'll have to read what the one after is. I can't promise that we'll do 2 next Monday, because as you can see, it got quite late. Been on air for 3 hours. 3 hours. Rolling dice, which is cool. I know that when we get to the bigger games, it you know, it can be longer. But yeah, I'm hoping that maybe I can do the big games for like if we get to that actually, because Imperium might start by then, and of course I want to dive into those games because I haven't done any 9th edition games whatsoever. And the only 8th edition games I did was the handful that I did for the Conquest magazines. So we'll see how it goes. I've got some plans, but anyway. Oh no, Essex boys! You only just got home from work, you poor bugger. Well, luckily for you, we've got a very long show for you to watch back to. So yeah, enjoy. I hope you are well though. I hope you're doing well. But I'm going to leave it there. So don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that like button, share, subscribe, and also there is still plenty of tickets left for the raffle. The date that the prizes will be drawn on is the 9th of July. So it will be a Friday show. It will literally be like a minute before the show starts. You'll find out who won. There are tons of prizes, so go check out the link. It's in the description below. It's been coming up thanks to Nightbot as well. So yeah, check it out. And yeah, it will really help the channel as well. So you got some amazing prizes there. And what's left over will help support the channel. If you still want to get yourself some Mortal Realms magazines, then hit that link to Forbidden Planet. And always, if you're going to go through the element link, then make sure you copy that code so you get your bonus reward points. Everything else is still in the description below. So my social media, oh, bloody moth came in. Where the hell did you come from, mate? Piss off, moth. Get your dust somewhere else. So yeah. Yeah. There we go. I'm invaded by moths on cam. Anyways, I was say, yeah, all my social media links are in the description below. Make sure that if you want to share your works of art, hit that THC Kev, that's hashtag THC Kev on Instagram, and I'll get to see it. I check it every day, so go for it. I'd love to comment on it and get you some more followers on Instagram as well. And yeah, also check out the Chilling Wargamers. I'm a proud member of the network. They're amazing folks, full of great content creators and fans alike. So well worth checking out. And yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'll see you Friday for sure. I do have a video. I actually have a video again. Wow. Woo. It was a quick one. Some much needed information for the Iron Jaws Brutes. So for those who haven't built theirs already, from the third premium kit, or for anyone who's not even getting the magazine but has Iron Jaws, it's well worth checking out. I'm going to have that out on Wednesday. So, you know, hello moth. Yeah. And then I'll see you Friday at 8 PM sharp for our hobby hangout. We'll see what's going on. Have a chill out. I might get something painted. Who knows? So thank you again for sticking around, and for all the early birds and the night birds, and for everyone who came and went during the show. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, can't say anything else, but big love to you and peace. Peace.